Okay. Um, I know it's hard to believe it, but there are some people who are like Hillary supporters or lefties who don't even know who Julian Assange is, right? So, and then there are some who do know who Julian Assange is. It's hard to believe that there are people who don't know who Julian Assange is who are um, politically or enthusiasts about political issues, right? But it's important to know who those are. For one thing, um, a lot of liberals who know who Julian Assange is, right? Um, on a day when he got arrested or something like that, they're going to expect you to talk about him, right? They're going to expect you to mention, and I don't because, like, if you know who Julian Assange is, and I come out and start talking about him or something, they're going to basically take a shit on you. They're going to shit on you because they don't like how it makes them feel when you talk about Julian Assange. So if they don't like how it makes them feel and you're feeling okay, like they may not necessarily fancy themselves just going around shitting on people all the time. But how are they not going to shit on you? Like, how are they going to stop themselves? Not that it matters unless you're in a good place emotionally or something, and you're like, oh, I'm in a good place. I don't want to be brought down energetically, so I'm not going to talk to these people about Julian Assange, right? That has a pretty good effect because they're going to be like, oh, okay, this person doesn't like play one-upmanship all the time and doesn't really care since I have no control over my um, I have no control over what is happening. I have no influence over it. So, like, yeah, I have no influence over what goes on. So why are you letting me shit on you? Like I can't aggregate for for reality. I can't make a difference by agreeing with you. So why let yourself get shit on, right? So that's one example of being, careful. And another one is with the people who don't know who Julian Assange is, right? Um, but you can't get mad at them. So you have to know who they are because you can be upset with one and you can be not upset at the other. You can be weary about one of them and not so much worried about the other, considering the fact that these people don't have no influence over the process, right? Like, you might have some, but it's psychology. It's just psychology. Now, in business, it would be market psychology, but in politics, hearts and minds. Ooh, like, ooh, like hearts and minds. Like, they always put way too much on it. You're like, you're gonna be. Where are you with hearts and minds today? In light of the fact that that was what was important back in 1990. Uh, what was that? 96? No, the second Gulf War. No, it was the first Gulf. I don't know. But I mean, so shit, the light went out. Be nice to people just in case, that they actually don't know who Julian Assange is, because if they do, right, then they have to know that you take particular consideration with everybody and that you're not all that bad, right? Because again, like, you're not going to affect the process and you're not going to make a huge amount of difference just by aggregating reality, right? You're not going to be able to do that. So there's a benefit to be had, and just focus on one thing at a time. Yourself, basically, primarily looking out for number one. Man, and maybe we don't know the ultimate outcome for Julian Assange, and maybe it's bright. There's been times in quite a few people's life when they thought they were going to die or never see the outside of a cell or whatever, and that's not necessarily what happened. So maybe, maybe you'll see one day like Mandela gets let out. Like maybe they'll let Julian Assange go. One day. Hopefully he's not like Juliana Assange or something by that time.